guys, welcome back. Today we have a busy day ahead of us. I wanted to bring you along and share with you some of the things that Brent and I are doing. We are prepping for winter today. We are checking out our alternate heat sources for this winter. Our temperatures are getting cooler by the day, and we do this every fall. We have a kerosene heater, and we have kerosene stored, and we have a couple of small electric heaters. So Brent's home today. It's our anniversary, guys, 38 years, yay! So anyway, he agreed to help me do this, and I wanted to bring you all along to show you the importance of alternate heat sources. When we think of prepping, of course, we think of our prepper pantry, and we know we need to get water. But as far as survival goes, we also need to stay warm, don't we? When we don't have power, we don't have heat. And when we don't have power, I can't cook. My stove is electric. Our heat source is a gas-forced central heat system. But if there's no electric, there's no way to run the fan, the blower that sends the heat throughout the house. So when the electric lines snap in an ice storm, we don't have heat or a way to cook. Last winter we had no problems at all. We didn't need our alternate heat last winter, and I'm so thankful for that. But I'm also thankful for the fact that if we would need it, it's there for us. I wanted to come on and encourage you all, besides our prepper pantries, let's look at our heat sources. Do we all have the heat, the sources of heat that we would need in case our power goes out, or gas prices? They say natural gas prices are going to just skyrocket this winter, and it could be unaffordable to run your gas heat full time. I'm going to get Brent, and we're going to head outside, and I'll bring you with me and show you our alternate heat sources. I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, we're outside, and I wanted to show you our alternate heat sources. Brent is working on the kerosene heater. If we would lose power this winter, the first thing we would do is, I have a huge tote of blankets that I keep washed and ready. We would get our blankets out. If we lose power, we wouldn't be able to use the utility heater. But if gas prices skyrocket to the point that it becomes expensive to run our central gas furnace, we would run this part-time. It's a Hyper Tough utility heater. It's electric. We used it the other night. Brent plugged it in, and within just a short while it raised the temperature in our living room 6 degrees. So it's an awesome source of heat. It was $25 at Walmart.
It's good to supplement.
It's a good supplement source of heat. That's a good word for it. All right. But if we lose power, we can't use our utility heater either. We have a kerosene heater.
So with the kerosene heater, you need to have some kerosene on hand. You can't get it just every place, and so we have one place that we know of here where we live, and so we keep some on hand. The batteries on this, usually they have an automatic light. You just push a button and the batteries create a spark to ignite the burner. Our batteries are down, and so I used a charcoal grill lighter. Andy, you can pick these up.
It worked just fine, didn't it?
Times 2 for $1.
This is why we be prepared, right? Because I didn't have any batteries to fit the kerosene heater. When we got it out of the building, it was cruddy. It was dusty and dirty. I used Windex to clean it up, and Brent found a different way to light it using the burner. So I need to get some batteries. Sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
This is warm because it's burning. So I just lifted up on this little handle and stuck the flame down in there, and it lit immediately. And it's about time for us to adjust it.
This has been a good source of heat in the winter time for us, though, when we lose power, isn't it?
Right, and thankfully we live in an area where that doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, it happens. And so our electric company is quite reliable, but no one could be 100%. So, and usually when it's off, it's only off for a few hours, unless there's a catastrophic event like a tornado or something. And it may be off for a while, but
yeah,
usually happen in the wintertime.
During wintertime ice storms, those guys go out in the middle of the night to repair broken power lines.
So we appreciate them.
We do appreciate them. Yes, we do.
So I'm going to adjust this now just by turning it down. And inside you can see the glow of the flame. You can't really see it outside because the sun is blocking it, but you adjust the flame so that it glows inside the globe. And then you'll know that it's right. And there's instructions that come with each one of them. It's just a good idea to have
There's instructions on the side.
some sort of alternate source of heat in case you need it if your regular source isn't available. You know, and it could be that you might need this because your furnace has a problem. We've had that before and had to have our heating, air conditioning, plumbing person come and repair it. So this can knock the chill off.
It keeps you pretty warm.
Yeah.
Now, to use this in the house, we usually set it under a window and then crack that window for some ventilation, right?
Yeah.
And if you do have small children, you need to really be careful, because our small child was drinking a Capri Sun. Do you remember this, Brent? And he took his Capri Sun packet when it was empty and he stuck it in the kerosene heater right between these little, and it caught on fire.
So yes, always be safe with your little ones. Always follow all of the safety requirements that are listed in the instructions. I would recommend buying a new one rather than a secondhand one, so that you have all the information available to you. But you know, it only takes a second for something to happen, and so
be safe. Definitely be safe. You can see the heat coming off of that now. I don't know if it's showing on the video, but it's a very good source of warm heat.
Feels nice and warm out here. It's a cool day.
It's 47, I think Brent said here. So I just wanted to show you all our alternate sources of heat. And we always get this out. We didn't have to use it at all last year.
No.
We need to make sure we have plenty of kerosene and of course batteries, which I didn't have batteries for it, but we found a way to light it anyway. Also, after time, you will need to replace the wick, but all of that information comes with it when you buy the heater. Now, I bought this 3 or 4 years ago and paid $119 new. So I don't know what it would cost today. Of course, it's going to cost more than that, but it's well worth it to have that extra source of heat on a cold winter day. So, all right, guys, I will let you go. Stay warm and keep on prepping. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.